Hello everybody, my name is Zach. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about what I did in the past. It's been so long, I am really sorry. It's been like 2 or 3 months already. It's almost like 3 months right now. And so, it's because I've been so busy. And I was going to do it in the fall break, but I have to study and do homework because there's a lot of homework that I have to deal with over fall break. Every day on fall break. And on Christmas break, I was planning to go do the blog before Christmas Day, but I ended up getting sick for a whole week. And that sucks. Really sucks. And so, let's get started. So, I'm looking over the notes on my laptop because it's a little bit long and sometimes I would not remember it still. And so, yeah, here we go. On October 5th, on Pride Fest okay. On Pride Fest, I am glad that I went to go. It's because I went with the group, with the students at UCA to the Pride Fest at the city, and it was really fun. I am glad that I made the sign, which you can see over here, and I was glad that I did it. It's because, there's a little haters out in the sidewalk where doing the Bible thing, and I was proud. I was just standing on the floor or either walking, holding up the sign with I am a proud deaf transgender, and it was great. And there's few people who come up to me and they started to say that I sign, and I said that's awesome. And I'm just glad that there's supporters. I mean, going to Pride Parade, LGBT, there's a lot of love around there. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're lesbian, gay, transgender, bisexual, gender fluid, or who cares. It's just good to have supporters. Someone who gotta love, not hate. Hate is not what we want. We're all human beings here, right? And, yeah. And I miss my friends, and I saw my old friends I haven't seen in a long time, and friends I recently seen, but I still miss them, and it was great seeing all my friends again, and meeting some couple of new people, and, yeah, it was great. So, I know October the 9th, Word Bake Me Some Loving is the 60 through 90-second narrative film. It's for my film homework project, and, for that film, we cannot have the lighting equipment. It's because, we just can't, so we gotta film with, natural light outside, or inside with the light bulbs and stuff. But my first film was in the kitchen with low quality light in the kitchen, and it was hot, and I was frustrated. It took me so long, like 5 to 6 hours, trying to figure out and making the shots, because it's just it was my first film at the beginning of the semester. So, but it was it's experience and education. You're learning. That's what it is. And so on November the 4th, with the music video, me and my group made a music video, and my group did an amazing job. They were talented, and it was great making the music film with them, and learning how to do things with music films. And they did great, but I just wished I had more time to stick with them. But I had to do other homework with other classes. There's sometimes that one of my class on Thursdays, I have 6 hours of classes, and I know I can't be there, so that sucks. But it was great. But at least I helped out in everything, and I did help, and yeah. So November the 13th narrative pre-production book is I'm making a final film project at almost at the finals, but before finals I have to make this thick production book, and it sucks. But I started early and make my way through, and so I don't have to rush at the last minute till it's due. And I have to do overhead diagram, shot list, script, script markdown or something like that. I can't remember. But in the performance permission and the location permission and all that, getting all the schedule, where you want to film shoot, and where we're going to meet, and all that crazy stuff you have to, and what weather's going to be, and yeah, it's been so crazy. My film class has a lot of work, but it was fun making them still. But the problem is I've been struggling with doing other homework with different classes, and you're like, I just wish I can be more film and not worry about other classes, but I have to. It's part of college. You have to make sure you got all your grades good. You want to have good grades. That's why I feel. So, that's crazy. On November the 14th, that was the film shoot, Friday and 16th on the Sunday. Both days we finished 15 minutes early before 5 p.m. And that was really good, because while we are going, when we are setting up the cameras and all the equipments, I know what to do. Like, you know where you're going to put the camera setup's going to be, the lighting equipment's going to be, and in the room, make sure you got all the crew, get ready and go, and making sure the actors are ready. But for the actors, when they're confused, I would tell them know what to do, because I know what I picture in my vision. So that's good. My final film is a little bit simple. It's simple and plain. It's a lot of setups, but it's not many shots in each one of them. On my first film, on Bake Me Some Loving, I did a lot of shots, and it's 6 hours, like 5-6 hours on Bake Me Some Loving. It's a short film, but on the final film, it was like 4 or 5 minutes long. I think it's 4 minutes long. And that took 6, it's like, on Sunday, it's 11 a.m. through 5 p.m. And so that's like, yeah, 5-6 hours. And that's the difference from my first film that I made at the beginning of the semester. And that was a big, big change. On November the 15th, between the film shoots on Friday and Sunday, on Saturday, I went to Comic Conway to give myself a little break off. It's because I want to go to Comic Conway. It's free to get in, and yeah, it was pretty fun. I dressed as Castiel, I think. I can't remember. But it's pretty fun. On November the 21st. November 21st is the Transgender Remembrance. I did a little bit of speech at the beginning in the small chapel on campus. I did that because I'm part of it as well, and I am glad that I did it. And there's some people that I haven't seen in a while, and it was great. And meeting new people, and it was pretty sad how transgender people who died because of haters out there. People who doesn't care about transgender. And it's like, I just wish they didn't I mean, like, I want them to, it's like, it's none of their business. I want them to leave us alone with transgender community. On December the 20th, my twin came home. My twin brother, name is Carter. He's a Marine, and he came back home, and he misses home. I remember he told me he stayed a night at the airport so he doesn't miss the flight to go home because he can't wait. And I am so happy to see him back home. He hasn't been home for 8 months, and that's a big thing, you know. And so he's gonna be here for 2 weeks, and he's gonna be leaving on the first week, I think, on January. And I'll be like, no, you gotta stay, bro. Stay here with me. So yeah, it's good to have him back. And okay, the other thing that I did not record myself is because I was sick. Like I said earlier, I was sick on Christmas Day and Christmas Eve. The whole week. And I'm still sick. I'm a little bit sick, but I'm totally good. I'm okay. Just a little sniffing. On Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I did a terrible cold. Like, I've been coughing and sore throat, and it's hard for me to talk, and I have runny nose. For coughing, it feels like when you vomit, and you can feel that pain right there when you vomit, like you're throwing your heart out, right? It's kind of that feeling, that burnt feeling right there in the chest. It's horrible. I'm glad that's over with. But on Christmas Day, I don't want to stay home. I want to hang out with my brothers, doing things, and because for sickness, I don't want sickness to push me down on Christmas Day. There's no way I'm gonna stop. So, but after that, I need to lay down and chill out, you know. And on Christmas Day, I got a GoPro Hero 4. And my parents gave me that camera for a gift, and I loved it. I saw that on television, I was like, oh, that's cool. And I didn't expect that to happen. It was full of surprise. I really wanted to try it out, test it out, and I put it on my head, and I went with my brothers to go to shooting range, and you can see that video over there, and I loved it. And I can't wait to use more videos of that in the future. And I might show it to you. More of it. And that's going to be awesome. And I got a Supernatural Christmas shirt from my mom. My mom got me that shirt from Facebook. I post the Facebook link on Facebook. I was like, oh, I like that shirt. Like, I would post things that I love on Facebook, and my mom got that for me for Christmas. I was like, oh my goodness. It was my first Supernatural shirt, and I loved it. And yeah, I want to say have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll see y'all in the next video.